we were divided into different age groups. And one day, a young girl like you, or like you, comes in and says, Josie? You are Joseph? Josie? Yeah. And she started speaking to me in German, which at the time I didn't speak. I stopped speaking German since my mother died. It came back to me later on, and now I speak German again. I'm your cousin. You're my cousin? Where are you from? You're from America? No, I'm from here. I'm Sophie's daughter. Who's Sophie? You mean you don't know? Your father's sister. Oh, I didn't know he had a sister here. I thought my mother had a brother. Oh, that's Anshul. That's somebody else. So anyway, I came to take you. Take me where? For Passover. So she took me to Tel Aviv by train. And then they wrote to my father a letter that your wife is dead, your mother is dead, your father is dead, your daughter is dead. And he was in shock. He believed still that maybe we can come out alive. My older sister was saved by my grandmother, my mother's mother, in Antwerpen, because my grandmother also fled to Antwerpen, where her son was, my uncle, my mother's brother. And Ines, my older sister, went there when my father went to America before the war. Meantime, my grandmother wrote to my father, we are exploding here, so much family here in this house. Take your daughter, I'll put her on a ship and send her to America. So she came to America while she was in the middle of the ocean, in the Atlantic Ocean. The Germans entered, and she came at the last minute to America. While I was in Israel, I was adopted by a foster family. They say a foster family because they got paid, partially. But the mother there was like a mother to me. And because she was so warm to me, I was warm to her. So we developed a very close relationship. Her husband was a jerk. I saw then. She needed help. She had just had a baby. She broke her arm. The jerk had to take his nap. Anyway, so I helped her out, and when my father found out in 43 that I'm alive, I couldn't come to America. But at 45, the war was over, come to America. And I didn't want to come. I felt very good in that family. I had like a mother there, and I'm still friends with the children till today. So I didn't want to go, and I fought it for a whole year, till 46. And by 46 she said, you should go and join your father. He married again, his wife has a little girl. So my sister, older sister wrote, we should come, be together. But by that time she didn't live home anymore. And so it took them a year to convince me to leave Israel, Palestine at the time. I said, I'm willing to go for a visit, but not to stay. I want to stay here. I want to continue here. But anyway, when I came to America, I discovered I have a father, good looking. Yeah, I came down from the ship, and nobody's there. I thought my uncle wrote exactly, Marine Sharp. There was a Marine Carp, a Marine Sharp, a Marine Queen. There were 100 ships Marine, right? My uncle in Israel wrote Marine. My father looked at the door, Marine is coming in today. He went once, twice, no, I'm not there. So he said, I have to work, I have a family now, So I came there, and everybody went off the ship, and I'm sitting there with my suitcase this big. I don't know what I had in there. I was in shorts, 15 and a half years old, sandals. So I came from Israel, from Palestine. And the ladies there from Hayas, the Jewish organization, said, we'll take care of you tonight, and tomorrow we'll find your father. Do you know where he lives? I said, no. He lives in New York. Nobody told me. Somebody's supposed to pick me up, and I'm supposed to go look for him. And my sister showed up later, a little bit later, my older sister. Instead of going to sleep, she picked me up, and I asked her what happened. And she said, well, Papa came once, came twice, and you're not there. We didn't know which ship. So we decided to go. I'm going to go each ship until we'll find the right shop. Marine, it was Marine something. And she picked me up, and of course the next morning she said, Papa, I'm going to take him, buy him some clothes, I'm going to buy him long pants. A 15-and-a-half-year-old boy in New York doesn't go shorts and sandals. That's not in America. So she bought me long pants or whatever, and till today I remember, I couldn't wear it because it was itching. It itched all the time, clothes, whatever. She bought me also a jacket and a hat, and looked like a young man. Wow, I couldn't recognize myself. By the way, she asked me also, what would you like really to do? I said, I like to go to a restaurant and a steak so big that I cannot finish it. Because while I was in Palestine, they didn't have steaks. It was war. After the war, we had chickens, 6 chickens, good chickens, whatever, but not a steak. I want to have a steak, juicy steak that I cannot finish. I want to feel that feeling. How does it feel that you cannot eat anymore? That feeling I want.